Hi, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining me. Glad you all could join. Thanks for taking time to see what I'm going to be doing tonight. Hey, tonight we are going to be doing these, what they call them, buntings. Buntings, I think they're called. But they're these little decorative things that you can hang wherever to decorate. Your little mantle, maybe on a window, you know. So I'm going to teach you how to do these specific ones that I've got on this string. Right, so what you're going to need is, you're going to need string, you're going to need markers, crayons, or color pencils. You're also going to need paper, scissors, and hot glue. So let's get started. I'm going to set my markers aside for a second, and my string aside for a second. Okay, so you're going to need your scissors and your papers first. What I'm going to teach you to do first is the tassels, okay? Paper tassels. These are super simple. It's just something I came up with, a little easier than wrapping and all that. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to take a piece of paper and you're going to cut it maybe about 1.5 inches wide, maybe a little wider if you want. And I'm just going to go all the way down my paper. You can use cardstock or cardboard if that's all you have. Excuse me. Make it kind of even. Now it depends on how long you want your tassels. I didn't really make these too long, but you can make them longer if you want. But I'm going to do basically about the same size with these. All right. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it in half. Right? Fold it in half about. No, I'm going to leave it like this. Yes, you're going to color it first, all right? Don't forget to put something on your table to save your table from the marker, crayons, or colored pencils. So while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to set this down because I don't want to mess my table up because I eat dinner here also. Okay, next. I have a little bag here that's taped to my table, so I could just throw my scraps right in it. And that's a great way to keep your area clean. So now I'm going to start with, okay, I'm going to start with the color. So I'm going to figure out what color I want my tassels to be because I want to keep, well, I personally want to keep my tassels all the same color so everything can be uniform on the little bunting that we're making, right? So I want it all to look kind of the same. Now, if you did like, oh, say you wanted to do pink, blue, red, pink, blue, red, pink, blue, red, you could do that also. But I'm just going to figure out a color, pick it out, and color it. So I think I'm going to do, maybe I'm going to do orange. So this is what you're going to do. You're just going to color the whole piece of paper that you just cut, okay? So color the whole thing. This one's pretty long. I actually might cut some off. So I think I'm going to only do, not the whole thing. I'm going to cut some off. I don't want it that long. Okay. And then I'm just going to color the whole thing. Now, if you want to do the back side, you could do the back side too. I, however, am not going to do the back side. But if I really, really super wanted this like hanging like in my art tent or something, I would definitely, more than likely, take a more professional approach and do the back as well. Just to make it look like it was completely finished, right? Looks like my orange is running out. Might have to do a different color. All right, and once you get your paper colored, your strip of paper, so you're making a strip like this, you're going to do several of these, right? You're going to make several strips like this. But for the sake of this, we're just going to do one for now, and then we'll move on to the next, okay? Now, you're going to take your scissors, and you're going to start cutting slits all the way up. Don't cut it off, so you want to stop about right. See how I did that? You're going to stop in the middle. See that? So that's how you're going to do that all the way across. So you're going to keep it folded, and you're just going to keep cutting. Hey, everybody that's just joining me. And then make sure you don't cut your piece off, because I almost just cut one of my tassels off. So just keep cutting. And also what I wanted to do that I didn't do with the others, I wanted to put a line across my tassels to give it a little more decoration. So I'm going to do that too before I forget. And I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to add a little line of something right here. So I'm going to add a red line right here. And on the other side. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to unfold this, right? You're going to unfold this piece. And then see how I got that now? Now the next step you're going to do is you're going to start rolling it kind of. So you're going to take it kind of fold roll. Does that make sense? Fold it first, and then you can kind of roll it. It's probably not going to be, you know, like a roll. It's going to be, it's going to wind up being flat. But I'll show you what I mean. And then, okay, when you're done, it should be like that, right? Okay, and then you're going to fold in the middle of that. Did my camera just move? Looks like it did. Okay, then you're going to fold in the middle of that. So you're just going to fold it over like that to make sure it's straight. And then check it out. You got yourself a little tassel that you made, right? All right, now let me show you something. This is kind of cute. You're going to cut some string, all right? Hi, Lori. You're going to cut some string. Let me find the end of it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Now, depending on how long you want your decoration, like if I wanted to make it super long, you better make that string long, because otherwise you're going to have to tie it. I mean, you could fix it. You could put one of these over it, and you wouldn't even be able to see where it begins and ends. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a small one for the sake of this. I actually made a couple of these to hang on my art tent with some burlap, which I thought was really pretty. Okay, put my string aside, and then I'm going to take this string, and you're going to take that tassel that you just made, right? And then you're going to hot glue it. Make sure you have your hot glue plugged in. Then you're going to hot glue that tassel, paper tassel, onto the string. And I'm going to show you. Ah! Thanks, Elliot. I used to love Raggedy Ann. Okay, so then you're going to take the tassel, you're going to put it over your string like this, right? And then what's going to happen is you're going to hot glue it on there. So basically, you're going to put your string on there. You got to kind of open it up a little bit so you can do your hot glue. Don't put too much on it. And then you're going to kind of be easy about it. You don't want to burn yourself. Put it on there. Attach it like that. And then you're going to fold your tassel over, right? Fold your tassel over. And then this is cute because my other ones I did really little strips of paper, and these are bigger, and actually I kind of like the bigger ones better than the smaller ones. So this turned out really cute. Okay, so that's what that looks like when you got it on your string. Okay. All right. Oh, good. Okay, and then next, so then you're going to put that aside, all right? And then the next one you're going to do is you're going to do these little, I'm going to show you how to do these little things, right? These are like fillers. I call these fillers because it's like extra. You could do like little triangle looking ones, or you could do these. I really like these a lot. I think they're super cute. Set this aside here. Okay, so then we're going to start on that. So then you're going to grab your paper that you was cutting into, right? Throw that away. Okay, and then you're going to cut, I would say maybe an inch to, maybe about 1 inch, and then you're just gonna cut that down your paper. I like the, and then that should be pretty good. There we go. And then figure out how long you want these little pieces to be right here. It's like little flags. You're gonna figure out how long you want them and how far you want them to hang down. So I'm gonna have mine to hang maybe about that long. So I'm gonna cut this off and then I'll show you what I mean by that. Cut that, and then it's gonna be about like that. Maybe about, what's it look like? About 2 inches maybe? Maybe a little over 1.5 inches. All right, so then we're gonna do that. Put this aside again. Usually what I do is I do all the pieces at once, and then I start gluing, but I'm doing this. So then once you have that, you're gonna color it, right? You're gonna color it with your pencils, markers, or crayons, whichever you prefer, and I just dropped my paper. Okay, and then I guess for this one, since I have this orange tassel, maybe I'll do this blue. I'll do it yellow. I'm gonna do yellow. This is pretty. Let's do yellow. I like yellow. Just color it yellow. Now, if you wanted, you could do like outlines on it. If you wanted to outline it to make it look a little extra something. All right, and then you're just gonna fold this one, right? So fold it, and then you're gonna cut like kind of like a triangle out of it or a V, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So you're gonna cut into the middle of it like this. See that? And then you're gonna cut on the other side like this. There you go. And then once you have that one done, then you're gonna glue that. Well, it depends on where you want it actually. But for the sake of it, I think maybe I'm just gonna glue it right here next to the tassel. So let's put some glue here, right in the middle where the crease is. There's that. And then put your string on top of it and fold it over. Now remember, when you're doing these, you want to make sure that that you separate them the exact same on each thing. So now that I have this separated like this, I want to keep this space in between all of them, right? So it looks uniform. Otherwise, it's going to look all off when you're hanging it, and you want it to look uniform wherever you're hanging it. Okay, so now so this is what I have so far. And then I'm going to set this up here again. Okay. All right, and then the next one is a leaf. I'm going to teach you how to make a leaf. Leaves are fun. So cut yourself another strip of paper. You want this one kind of big because your leaves are going to be kind of big, right? So that's about the size that I got, maybe about 2 inches, 2.5 inches wide. And then the length, whatever. Length isn't as important. All right, so then you're going to fold this paper long ways in half, okay? In half. Fold it in half. Now once you have it folded in half, the next step is you're going to cut some of it off because you don't need that much. And I don't want it that big. I want to make sure that I don't make it any bigger than my tassels. So no bigger than the tassels. Just kind of cut that off, and I'll keep this for the next piece. Right? All right, now that you got that, maybe, usually I just eyeball it and cut it like that, but maybe I should do a pencil so you all can see. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to take this and I'll show you. You want to have like a little, you want to have like a little stem. See that? So basically all you're going to do is you're going to draw a little stem. You want to get close to the edge. You do not want this you don't want to draw this too big because when you open it, it's going to double, okay? So if you see it the way I drew it, focus camera. All right, you want to do it little, okay? Then once you have your stem, now remember this part of the stem is going to fold, this part is going to fold over your string, all right? Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make it look leaf-like, kind of like a heart. So if you know how to do a half a heart, how to make a half a heart, that's kind of how you're going to do this, all right? So I'll show you after I've drawn it. This is going to be a huge leaf. I know that for sure. All right, so this is what I drew. Then once you have that drawn, you're going to cut it out, okay? Pencil aside, and you're just going to cut. So you're going to cut that thin little strip. Don't cut it off. Be really careful. And then you're just going to follow around. And you're going to cut it like so. All right? And then the next step, throw this away because I don't want that. Okay, and then the next step is going to be, okay, this is the fun part. All right, so you're going to take right here and you're going to draw, and I'm going to show you, okay, so you all can see it. You're going to draw a little teeny tiny line just like your stem, almost to the tip of your leaf, but not quite all the way. So you see how I drew that on there? Right there. See how tiny that is? Okay, so this is the trick. We're going to cut that out. So you're going to cut over just a little and then down. Be really careful you don't cut your finger. And then down, okay? And I think I cut this kind of crooked, so it's going to look a little odd, but that's okay. All right, and then cut it off, okay? So that when you open it, it looks like that, right? But that's not how it's going to stay. Once you have that done, then you're going to start cutting these little things. And I'm just going to draw a couple of them for you so you can see. And then I'm just going to cut them. All right. So here. This is made to kind of look like veins in the leaf, right? Okay. So this is what I drew on there. And then you're going to cut those out. All right. So cut those out. Then once you have them cut out, then you could go ahead and color your leaf whatever color you want. So this is, all right, and then set your scraps aside. For some reason that didn't want to cut. There we go. Okay. Ah, thanks, Lindsay. I love decorating projects. I have these on my nightstand. I made some, but I made some out of cloth. And that was actually a project that I did at the museum one time. Okay, and then one more, and then I'll open it up and show you what I have, all right? This is what I have so far. And then I gotta color it. Now, it is a leaf, but I don't know if I wanna color it green, maybe green. All right, so once you open it, it should look like that. Right? Okay. And then you're gonna color it. So let's clean this up. And I'm gonna color it. I think I wanna color this pink. Or, yeah, pink. Pink it is. So I'm going to color this pink. It probably would have been easier if I would have colored before cutting. So note to self, for all the other ones that we do, if you want to color it first and then cut it out, that'd be a little easier probably. But it all depends. It depends on if you're using crayons or not. If you're using crayons, I would not suggest coloring it first, just because the wax will get on your scissors and it will dull your scissors. You don't want to dull your scissors, right? Keep them sharp. All right, so now I got that done. And one of my pieces is sticking. There we go. And then there it is colored. And then I'm going to glue that to this, right? No, actually, I'm going to wait for this one because I have another one I want to put next to that. I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is this one. See it? I love this one. This one is so cute. Okay, and you could do like all different shapes. You don't have to do leaves. You could do like abstract shapes, which would be really cute. All right, so for this one, I didn't draw this one out. I just eyeballed it. So we're going to try it and see how it works. What you're going to need with this one, oh, shoot. Okay, I'm going to need another piece of paper. And you're going to cut this big, right? Compared to scissors, you can see. All right, and then fold it over, right? Okay, and I'm gonna draw it out just for the sake of this so you all can see. And you wanna draw it on the fold, right? Because you're gonna glue them together. Okay, so just a thing. Here, like this. Okay, so this is the one that I drew. You could make them longer if you wanted, like this one. Kind of like that one better. All right, and then you're gonna cut it out. So just start cutting it out. And when you're done, we're gonna color it. I think I might have to make this one longer. So I'm gonna make it longer because I had it too small. All right, that's better. I had to adjust mine. That's okay. I'll make that on the back side. Okay, now that we've cut it out, we're gonna color it. And actually for this one, actually not gonna color mine. I wanna put polka dots on mine. So I'm gonna leave it white and I'm gonna put black polka dots on it because I think that would be so cute. So that's the next step for me, is black polka dots. And I think it'll really let it stand out with the polka dots, with the yellow. Super cute. And then I'm gonna do it on the other side. Even though I have that pencil there, I can always go back and erase that. So I will later. I'll go back and erase it. Okay, so this is what I have. And then this one is gonna get glued on there, right? So I love the little abstract shapes and the little polka dots with it. I think that's really cute. Okay, now I'm gonna hot glue that to the string. And remember, you wanna keep it the same width, right? So for those of you just joining, we're doing these decorative buntings, I think they're called. Okay, so then I'm gonna hot glue this one on, put some hot glue on there, right in the crease, just a little. Little goes a long way. Then remember about how far apart you had the other one. And then glue it on. Fold it over. Now, with this, you're gonna need to put some, if you do this shape, you're gonna need to put some hot glue on this little part, kind of, so it doesn't come apart on you. So I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue, just a little dot on some of these here. There. And I have some dripping, so I'll put that there. Oh, I do not like the strings from hot glue. Not when I'm working with paper, anyway. All right. And then this is what I have so far. I think this one looks really cute. Okay, and then on to the next. Now the next one is going to be our palm leaf. I'm going to teach you how to do a palm leaf, okay? So the palm leaves is fairly simple. It's not too hard. So you're going to take your paper, and you know how we just did how we did this leaf earlier? Well, when we did this one, it's kind of the same. You're going to fold your paper in half, okay? It's similar. There we go. So fold it in half. All right, there we go. Okay. It's giving me some trouble here. I'm going to cut part of it off because I don't need all that. All right, and then I'm going to draw the other one just like I told you. So you're going to draw that little teeny tiny stem on there. This one can be a little bigger because it is a palm leaf. And then you're going to draw it like this. I'm going to show you in just a second, okay? So this is how we're going to draw this one. This one's a little bigger, so I don't know. I think maybe I made this too big. I think I made this too big. I made it, well, that's okay. I'll fold it over. Okay, and then this is what I drew. You see it? All right, there we go. And then now I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to cut it out. And then I think before I cut anything else, I'm going to color it first. And then I'll cut. Here we go. And I kind of like it to be rounded off a little bit. So when you open it up, it looks like this. Actually, my palm leaf could have been a little bigger, like wider down here. But unfortunately, I didn't do that. All right, so then now I'm going to color it. And I'm going to color it, let's see, I have orange, I have yellow, I have black and white. I'll do a blue. So I'm going to color it blue all over. It's more like a tealy color, but I'm going to color that. And you know what else I think would look really good? I think that watercolor of these would look really good. Like if you had like watercolor paper and then took watercolors and painted it, I think that would be really pretty too. Okay, now I have that colored. Now the next step is to fold it again. So I'm going to fold it over again, right? And then cutting it. Okay, so where's my pencil? Here it is. Okay, I'm going to draw this so you can see. So down at the bottom is going to be smaller than in the middle, okay? Let me see this here. And I think I only want like 4 of these. Okay, and then one more. Okay, so if you can see, I don't know if you can see that really good. See how I drew those on there? Okay, that's what you're going to draw, all right? So then keep it folded. That's what you're going to draw and cut, I mean. Okay, keep it folded, and then you're just going to start cutting it. All right, there we go. Coming right along. And if you don't like the shape of it, you can always fix it. No bigs, you know, it's no big deal. Okay. Here we go. And then cut it again. And then I have one more after this to do. Little teeny tiny, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, and then we're going to open it up. And that's palm leaf. It should be a little wider, but that's okay. You get the gist of it. It looks like a palm leaf, right? Okay. Then I'm going to throw this stuff away. Okay, and then with this, I didn't color this side, which as you notice, all of them are colored on both sides. But if you wanted to, you could color it on this side, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put the glue on the stem, okay, about middle way of the stem. And then that's how I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to put my string on. Remember, you want to keep it the same distance apart, or as close as possible anyway. And then fold that stem over the string. And then I'll show you how it, oh, I did it backwards. No, yeah, I did. I did it backwards. No. Do over. There we go. There we go. Okay. I might still have it. I might have still saved it. I saved it. Okay. Yay. Okay, and then this is what it looks like. You see that? Okay. And then, what else am I missing? Oh, I'm missing this one. I got to add this one that I made. So I'm going to glue that one on. Put a little bit of glue on here. I don't even think I need to squeeze. I'll just use the drip that's there. All right. Now, what I like to do is, I like to put these in between. I like to put tassels or these in between each one of them. But I did not do that this time because I didn't know how long it would take to do it. And then so maybe I'll make another one of these just to make it look a little more uniform, because I don't really like the way it doesn't look uniform. Right. And then I want the same width, so just measure that. See, that's why I always say, like, you should do all of them at the same time, and then that way you don't have to worry about it later. Right, just so I don't want to cut that. Okay, that, all right, and then I cut that. Okay, I'm going to put this back up here. Okay, and then I'm going to color it that yellow again because I want it to look the same, right? So open it up and color it. There we go. I think the next one I do, because I might make some of these to hang up in my little art studio, and if I do that, I think I'm definitely going to do some with the polka dots because I super love that. All right, and then next, this looks like it's a little too big. So I'm going to cut on either side because it looks a little too big. There we go. That's better. And then I'm just going to glue it. You could glue it in between each of them, right? So put the glue in the crease, remember? And then fold it over. If you press really hard, it should hold most of it down. So that's what it's looking like. All right, and then I think I'll do another one here. So I'm going to do another one because why not? No, that one's not good enough. That one's too short. And another one. Cut it up. I hope you all are making fun, really cute little decorations. You can even do these for birthday parties. That'd be really cute. If you want to decorate your house and you are stuck inside due to like the quarantine or whatever, you could do that. Right. Fold that over. And this one looks a little wider than the other, so I'm going to fix that. I think I might have made this one too small. It's okay. All right, here. And then I'm going to color this one. Then once I have that colored, then I'll be done. And I hope you all make really cute things. Show me in the comments what you've made. Maybe I'll hang this on my cart that's sitting behind me because that would be cute. Okay. Put that right in the middle and fold it over. Oh my goodness. I should do a tassel too, but I'm not going to do a tassel. All right. And this is what I got. We made this extra cute little bunting thing that you can make at home and hang on your stuff. You can do any shape you want, but at least I gave you the basics for the tassels, which is super easy. These little things. Also, before you go, there's one more thing I want to show you, or before I go, I should say, and that's these little triangles, because I want to show you how to do those as well. So basically, you're just going to fold your paper over depending on how big you want your triangles, and you're just going to cut like so, right? And then I'll glue this on here just so you can see it. You know, I'll do a polka dot on it. Do some polka dots. So it kind of looks like it matches, right? There we go. Do the other side. Okay. Now I got that, and then I'm going to glue it on just so you all can see. Put the glue in the crease. And make it look like it's eating the string. And then push it down. Now if you want to put hot glue here, you can do that too if it's not going to stay proper. I really think that the cardstock is the best way to go with it though, because it's a stiffer paper. But there you go. So that's what we made today. We made these cute little buntings that you could decorate. It's great for summertime or springtime. You could do winter, you could do fall. I do fall sometimes. And I hope everybody had fun, and you come back Monday at 11 when I'll have another awesome project to do. And thanks for joining me. Until Monday.